They don't play that in America. I've never heard of that.
You
It's
get
not a hit here.
You get most
Yeah.
of the shit. Like, you guys get Hello, Hello, and Are You Being Served, and think that's British comedy.
That show is amazing.
Most British people don't understand those shows are vile and shite. Although I do like Hello, Hello from time to time.
I've never even heard of that.
Hello,
but
Hello.
Are You Being Served? Classic.
Are You Being Served? Classic in America. Laughed at in Britain, not with, laughed at in Britain as lame for lameoids and nerdlingers and geekatrons.
That theme song is awesome.
Yeah, and Captain Peacock would go, "Oh, Mr. Humphries, are you free?" And Mr. Humphries would go, "I'm free," and everyone would go, "Ha ha ha! He's gay, and that's the punchline." Ha ha ha.
And then an attractive woman will come in and be like, "Hey," and they'll be like, "Oh."
Yeah. Oh, I wonder what she looks like in her bra. And then that mucky one would come on and go, "Oh, hello, darling. Let's look at your nipples. Oh, do you want a cheeky finger in the lift?" And she'd go, "Oh, you cheeky bastard!" and slap him.
I feel like I'm watching the show. This is
John
great.
Inman, the guy who played Mr. Humphries, is in denial about his own character's sexuality.
The gay character?
Yeah, he is. I saw an interview with him and he's like, "I don't think he was gay. he was just very, he was camp and he loved his mother. He wasn't gay."
That's incredible. The show's not very good, actually. I was lying before.
If you think the show is bad, you should see the movie.
What?
There is an Are You Being Served movie
Incredible.
that just ends with a tank that bursts through a wall, from what I remember. I watched it 2 a.m. once, so I could be spotty. But the film had just written itself into such a corner, there was no way to end it. So it's like they just gave up, and then a tank just bursts in, and an old man climbs out of it, who in the TV show I think was called The Young Mr. Grace. The old man who owned the department store. Just this tank bursts in the middle of a scene. The old man climbs out of it and goes, "I just want you all to know you're doing very well." And then the film's over.
That sounds good. That part
it's the
sounds
way
good.
I'd end a Willem Dafoe movie pitch. That's probably what influenced most of the shit that goes on in this show. Just the non sequiturs and pointless, awkward bullshit endings.
Sounds good to me.
Well, that's that. Ooh, and then, of course, Mrs. Slocum, who would go, oh, my pussy's dripping. I mean my cat, not my vagina. Oh.
Was she the horny middle-aged woman? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think she was horny.
But she wanted sexual attention?
No, she was quite the opposite, I think. She was quite frumpy and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But she would accidentally say things that sounded sexual, and we'd go, "Oh, ha ha." And she'd have different coloured hair every week. Because she had a cat. She had a cat, and she just referred to it as her pussy. And so the joke was like, "Oh, it was raining. My pussy was soaking wet. Oh, I was shaving my pussy the other night. Oh, I've got to give my pussy a good old clean. I was shoving a gigantic dildo right up my fucking pussy last night, Mr. Humphries. Oh, oh, oh."
But she meant her cat, though.
Yep. "Oh, I was stimulating the clitoris at the top of my pussy. Oh, it's just before the mons pubis on my pussy. Cat, cat, cat."
Wow, I'm picturing her grabbing him by the shoulders, making deep eye contact and saying cat several times.
Yeah, just so that we know.
Really meaning it, yeah.
About.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's funny.
My soaking vagina. I was pulling apart my pussy's lips last night. Oh, it was proper congealed in there. Oh, oh.
That's troubling. You should make that. I was also thinking you should make a remake of the Patty Duke Show. I don't know if you've seen it.
What that is.
Great. I'll tell you briefly.
Okay.
And it's actually an American show that was canceled because black and white was going to color, and ABC was like, "We're not sure if we want to bother paying you the more money to go to color because it was much more expensive." So the creators of the show, very popular show, starring Patty Duke. Heard of her? She played Helen Keller.
What?
She's Sean Astin, the Hobbit's mother.
Huh?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Huh?
She is a lady, and in this show, she
Yeah.
was a teenager at the time. Huh?
This is the one with the
Conrad?
twin sister, right? They walk alike, they talk alike. At times, they even. Is that
Conrad.
the one?
Identical cousins all the
Identical
way.
cousins. That's right.
Is
Yes.
that
Yes.
possible?
It's the fucking Parent Trap in a TV series.
Yeah, they're different as night and day. I'll sing the theme song for you.
Yeah, I'm
briefly.
familiar. I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you, do
Go
you want to
for
sing
it.
along, or
No,
you
not
can-
really.
Feel free to jump in. Still they're cousins, identical cousins all the way. One pair of matching bookends, different as night and day. Now wait for it. Now, while Kathy adores a minuet, the valet ruse and grape Suzette, our Patty loves to rock and roll. A hot dog makes her lose control. That's you, Jim.
Hot dog makes her lose control.
See, they're identical cousins.
Is
What
it
a
'cause-
crazy pair.
Is it because she shoves them up her?
This is how. Well, I was wondering what you would do with the show. They're identical cousins.
That's what I do.
One's from Scotland. One's from America. The American one loves to rock and roll, and a hot dog
Yeah.
makes her like suddenly lose all control.
Right. I know nothing about this show, but this is what it is now, right?
Okay,
it's
what is
two
it?
identical cousins, right?
Played by you. Played by you.
Played by me, which is good because they were gonna be slightly frumpy, middle-aged women with different coloured hair every episode, and they'd look at a hot dog and go, "Oh, I don't know about you, but I want that hot dog right up my pussy." And the other one would go, what's the other one? Scottish. And they're American and Scottish. So it'd be, "Oh, howdy, partner. I don't know about you, but I want that hot dog right up my pussy." And the other one would go, "Okay, haggities. Oh, I agree with you. Shove it up your pussy." And then they'd go over and it'd go, "Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da."
Wait,
And
isn't that the theme song of The Prisoner?
No, it's the Odd Couple.
it's one
Oh,
of them.
right, yes.
And she'd grab the hot dog and shove it right up her skirt and look at the camera and wink and go, "Oh, don't worry, my pet cat is up my skirt, not me." But oh, that's delightful. Like that.
I am surprised.
That's the pilot episode of what was it called? The Cousins.
It's called the Patty Duke Show, starring Patty Duke.
No, well, it can't be called that. It's called Jim Sterling's Dirty Cousins,
Where you play both cousins.
where I play both cousins and hot dogs make them put them up their pussies, which are their pet cats, definitely their cats, that are duct taped to their thighs under their petticoats.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're both you. Oh, that would be a great show.
Oh, my pussy likes this so much I'm gonna throw up. And then they're sick on each other.
So when they lose control.
Yeah, I've lost control. Fucking hell.